There are many ways to lose weight, but there is one shift that you need the most if you want to have lasting freedom. I'm revealing the most important shift today on Kingdom Fit Moms.
Hey, welcome to the Kingdom Fit Moms podcast, where we believe that you can go on a journey to lose weight for the last time. I know you've tried all the things and you may not believe me yet, but when you do weight loss the Kingdom Fit Moms way, everything changes. You're in the right place if weight is constantly on your mind, you're confused about food, you're missing out on memories, and maybe even putting your dreams off for another day because this weight struggle is no joke. We're a community and we're on a mission to invite God into this weight loss journey so you can shed the burden and shine your light. I want you to start living and believing in the version of yourself that heaven sees. Let's get started.
Are you ready to jump into kingdom-minded weight loss and learn to put together all the pieces that you're learning on the podcast, like real food, meal planning, inner healing, using scripture for weight loss, having Christian community as you go, how to exercise, create your exercise plan, understanding where I'm going wrong in diet culture, and doing all of this in a way that's very much step-by-step, no guesswork, simple for busy moms. If this sounds like exactly what you're looking for, go hop into Fit Moms Accelerator. You can get instant access today when you sign up. So you go down to kelseywickenhauser.com/courses, click on Fit Moms Accelerator for the 10-week weight loss bootcamp with an entire year access to the community and the course to keep refining your process. I'll see you inside. So I'm actually recording this podcast in Arizona. All you Arizona people out there, I'm loving your state. It's beautiful and sunny. And we just finished our very first Fit Moms retreat. We called it a non-retreat retreat because it was more of like a hangout. I personally didn't want to this time around plan anything very specific. But we met up, so it was me and 3 other Fit Moms who are part of our Fit Moms Advanced team. So they help lead the other women inside of Fit Moms Academy. And we had such a lovely time, you guys. It was so fun. It's so crazy to me that most of these women I've just met, you could say randomly through the internet, and they have become good friends, and we laughed, we played games. Anybody out there a euchre fan? We played euchre, which was a lot of fun. We went on a couple of hikes. What did we do? We did Camelback Mountain. That was one of them. I forgot the name of the other one. But we had one of our Fit Moms who, it was her very first time hiking. And if you know Camelback Mountain, it's pretty scrambly. I mean, we had to really hike up some big rocks, and on the way down slid and fell on our butts. And it was pretty intense, but she did it and just proved to herself that our bodies are so much more capable than we give them credit for. It's just a mindset shift and consistency to get there. So that was pretty cool. It was also really neat to see how God has really coordinated all sorts of different giftings. And specifically when we were hanging out, we had a gal who is amazingly gifted at organization and administration and hospitality. And then we had other gifts of fun and laughter and being goofy, gifts of encouragement and calling out truths in one another, gifts of just being present and good conversation, all this in one place. So God has set up a leadership team just perfectly in this season to bless my women in Fit Moms Academy and truly to bless me as well. It's cool when clients become friends, and that's really rewarding. But all that to say, we were eating breakfast and having like our 25th cup of coffee, or at least I was. By the way, if you ever are like, oh, I need to know what to get Kelsey for Christmas, Mom, if you're listening, just buy me a cup of coffee. That will make me so happy. But anyway, I asked them, what did God speak to you over the past few days? Because we did life, we did everything together. We hung out, we ate, we, played, we rested, we did all the things. And so I asked them, what does God have on your heart? And their answer that was pretty much uniform. And they all said the same thing in different ways. It has to do with today's podcast. It really is the mindset shift that they have all developed over the past few years. And just so you understand, like one of these fit moms, she's lost 100 pounds, another 25 pounds to get to her goal weight, another 45 pounds, but they've all had the weight loss struggle for a long time. It has been something that's been up and down. It's been confusing. It's been hopeless. It's been a coping mechanism. And now they're making muscle gains. They're training for a triathlon. They're making changes in their home. They're feeling confident and strong. If you go look on my Instagram, Kelsey Wickenhauser, you can see them just glowing. I mean, they're just really rocking it. But what is it that they all alluded to? What is the mindset shift that changed everything and made it all a lot simpler? Okay, if I had a drum, I would play a drum right now. So drum roll, please. The mindset shift is, this is for life. I'm going to say it again. You can write this down. You can put it on your note card, put it on your refrigerator. This is for life. There is no going back. It's not an end goal so that I can go back to what I did before. It's owning the identity of a fit mom. And within that, it's wanting to eat well. We had lettuce wraps. We had a charcuterie board. We had chicken. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh, it was like honey mustard. I think it was honey mustard chicken with onions and cauliflower. Just delicious. We had lots of vegetables and fruit, and it was good, right? It wasn't like, oh, it's funny because there was actually a refrigerator in the house that we rented that had Diet Coke, and it had, bags of chips on top, and none of us touched any of it. We didn't want it because we had way better food that would make us feel better. But these women, they're walking in their new identity. And the key for all of us is to get excited and see the value in this being life, right? This is for life. Committing to the process of breaking off every excuse that keeps us from believing and owning that this is just life, that there is no separation between normal life and healthy living. I'm not on a diet for a season and then off. It's recognizing and choosing which uncomfortable you want to stay in. Do I want to be uncomfortable in my clothes and think about my weight all the time? Or do I want to get uncomfortable for a season to figure this out? And the best part is that ultimately, this healthy living, it's not uncomfortable. For me, it's just what I do, right? It would be more uncomfortable for me to not do that, if that makes sense. So maybe for a season, it's figuring out how to break off the Diet Coke habit or the overeating or the sneaking cookies in the pantry at night, or you name it. It no longer, you have to start believing that it no longer has a grip on you. So I'm wondering for you, do you have this mindset? Do you have a mindset that this is just the way of living now? Or do you even believe that that's possible? And I also understand that sometimes it's so hard to fathom because you've been living a certain way for so long. And you see other people who are doing this healthy lifestyle thing and it seems so out of reach. So that's why I just want to invite you, if you are ready to make that mindset shift, or even if you are curious, is this even possible for me? I want you to reach out to me. You can say hello on Instagram or say hello inside of our Kingdom Fit Moms Facebook group. It's totally free. And we want to get to know you, and we want to get to know where you're at right now. But if you are feeling that nudge and just curious, like, what if that was true for me? What if I found a way to break through every barrier that's keeping me stuck and actually live life abundant and actually be healthy? What if that was just part of who I was? So if that's you, I want to invite you today to go check out Fit Moms Accelerator, because it's going to take you through in a very step-by-step way. We have every week, there's a fit step that helps you to make this a sustainable living thing, okay? So it's walking you through something a mindset shift that you need to have, or an action step you need to do in order to create this long-term, it's like it's putting money in your retirement, okay? But there's also a scale step every week in this 10-week weight loss boot camp that's going to, allow the scale to drop quickly. It's like winning a little lottery real quick, okay? You're going to see those quick wins. So you get both of that. You get a community to process this with, and starting in February, we're going to be implementing monthly Q&A calls so you can ask a few questions and make sure that you're on the right track. So are you ready? I will say also, I know some of you want all that, and you also really want the help. You want coaching. You want somebody to walk you through what exactly is going on in your mindset. Why do I not believe that this is for me? And that is my favorite thing in the world. One of my favorite things in the world to do is to help women to see this bad fruit in their life and to figure out where it stemmed from and go through the process. If you go back to episode 79, I talk all about how to invite God into this journey. And that is my favorite thing, you guys. I want to help you to live life with freedom and to stop thinking about the scale and break these generational chains of obesity and really change. I have this big dream of let's change the nations. Let's be healthy people. Let's not rely on pharmaceuticals and just assume that we're going to get old and unhealthy. No, I'm not buying that, and I think that's an area that the enemy has stolen so much territory. And so we're fighting back, and that's my mission, and that's all of our mission inside of Kingdom Fit Moms, is that we're taking back this territory of healthy bodies. So go check out the show notes. You can figure out how you can join us in either Fit Moms Accelerator or Fit Moms Academy. And if you're not ready, go join Kingdom Fit Moms Facebook group, where you can meet all your new people. So I will meet you there.
Hey Fit Mom, if this episode blessed you today and you can think of somebody else who's struggling in her weight loss journey, would you consider sharing this week's episode with her to give her a sense of hope? And then while you're at it, hop on over to our free Facebook community, Kingdom Fit Moms, for daily encouragement and support. Let's go shed the weight to shine the light.